Welcome to Gnana Deeksha, concept-based digital learning. Today, we learn about a country which is having largest democracy in the world, seventh largest country in the world, and one of the most ancient civilizations existed. Dear friends, hope you have identified it. Yes, it is our country, India. Today we learn about its location and physical features. India is located in the northern hemisphere of the earth, and it is a part of Asia continent, and it is known as subcontinent. In the continent, we have many rulers, different physical features, different traditions, cultures, languages, and religions. But India is one nation. We have been historically ruled by many rulers like Rajputs, Mughals, and Britishers. Geographically, when we speak, India is having all physical features of subcontinent like mountains, plains, plateaus, and deserts. When we speak about culture of India, India is having 28 states and 8 union territories. Each state is having different languages, traditions, customs, dresses, and food. There are around 415 languages in India. When we speak of religions, we follow Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, and Sikhism. Due to these reasons, we call India as subcontinent. Coming to the location of India. The location of India on the globe is 8 degrees and 4 minutes north latitude to 37 degrees 6 minutes north latitude. Their total distance covered is 3,214 kilometers, and the longitudinal extension is 66 degrees 7 minutes east to 97 degrees 25 minutes east. The total distance covered is 2,933 kilometers. The total area of our country is 32,87,263 square kilometers. In India, we follow a standard time based on the longitude 82 degrees 30 minutes east, which is known as Indian Standard Meridian, which passes near Allahabad. The geographical location of India provides its vast diversity in climatic conditions. This has led to a variety of vegetation and life forms along with the advantages for growing many kinds of crops. Its long coastline, that is 7,516 kilometers, and location of the Indian Ocean enable trade routes as well as fishing. Coming to the formation of these physical features, world landforms originated from two giant lands namely Angara land and Gondwana land. This Indian peninsula was a part of Gondwana land over 200 million years ago. Gondwana land split into pieces and the peninsular Indian plateau moved towards northeast and collided into much larger glacial plain. Owing to the collision and immense compression force, mountains evolved through a folding process over millions of years. The present form of Himalayas is a result of this process. The breaking of northern corners of the peninsular plateau led to the formation of larger basins. In due course of time, the basin slowly got filled with sediments deposited by the Himalayan rivers from north and peninsular rivers from the south. This created the northern plains of India. The Indian land masses displays great relief variations. The peninsular plateau is one of the most ancient land blocks on the earth's surface. Coming to the physical features of our country, in India, we have 6 major divisions: the Himalayan Mountains, the Indo Gangetic Plain, the Peninsular Plateau, and the Great Indian Desert, coastal plains, and the islands. Coming to the Himalayan Mountains, the first physical feature of our country. The Himalayan Mountains are young fold mountains, which are the highest and most rugged mountains in the world. The Himalayas are 2,400 kilometers long and 400 to 150 kilometers wide, which run from Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. The Himalayas have ranges: the Greater Himalayas or the Himadri, the Lesser Himalayas or Himachal, Outer Himalayas or Shivalik. The Greater Himalayas are beautiful mountain ranges. The elevation of these mountains is 6,100 meters above the sea level. The most characteristic features of the Greater Himalayas is its soaring height and steep-sided peaks, huge valleys covered with snow and ice, and glaciers. Glaciers are the huge piece of ice mountains moving. In this region, we find the world's tallest mountains like Mount Everest with height of 8,848 meters above the sea level, followed by Karakoram at 8,611 meters, Kanchenjunga at 8,586 meters. Coming to the Lesser Himalayas. The Lesser Himalayas are famous all over the world for its beautiful hill stations and valleys. Its elevation is 3,700 meters to 4,500 meters above the sea level. This region is mostly consisted of rugged relief and compressed rocks. The important valleys in this region are the Valley of Kashmir, Kangra Valley, and Kulu Valley. The important hill stations are Shimla, Mussoorie, and Nainital. Coming to the third division of Himalayan mountains, that is Shivaliks. The elevation of Shivaliks varies between 900 meters to 1100 meters. This region is characterized with thick gravel and alluvial soil. The mountain ranges in Shivaliks are called with different names in different regions, like Jammu Hills in Jammu, Mishmi Hills in Arunachal Pradesh, Kachar Hills in Assam. In this region, we find duns. Duns are the valleys lying between Lesser Himalayas and Shivalik ranges, like Dehradun, Kotli Dun, and Patli Dun. The easternmost boundary of the Himalayas is the Brahmaputra Valley. It acts as the eastern boundary of India and runs through the northeastern states. These divisions are known as Purvanchal and mostly composed of sedimentary sandstones. The Purvanchal are known as Patkai Hills, Naga Hills, Manipur Hills, and Kasi Hills and Mizo Hills. Coming to the importance of Himalayas. The Himalayas play a vital role in our life. The Himalayan mountains protect us from the cold winds entering from Asia. They act as barrier between India and other countries. They are the source of rivers such as Ganga, Brahmaputra, Indus. These mountains are covered with thick forests and herbal plants. We get fruits such as apples, and they are the reasons for the formation of alluvial soil, and we find abundant minerals. Hydroelectricity is generated from the waterfalls of the Himalayas, and these Himalayas, they promote tourism. People from our country and other countries also visit our country, Himalayan mountains. Coming to the second physical feature, that is Indo Gangetic plain. The interaction of the three Himalayan rivers, Indus, Ganga, and Brahmaputra, and their tributaries resulted in the formation of the Great Northern Plain. The Indo Gangetic belt is the world's most uninterrupted alluvial formed by the deposition of silt by the rivers. The plains are flat and mostly treeless, making it convenient for irrigation through canals. This area is also rich in groundwater sources. The main crops grown are rice and wheat. The other crops are maize, sugarcane, and cotton. The Indo Gangetic plain ranks among the world's most densely populated areas, with a total population exceeding 400 million. This plain is spread over 7 lakh kilometers. The Indo Gangetic plain are broadly classified into three divisions: the western part, the central part, the eastern part. Coming to the western part, this plain is formed by the river Indus and its tributaries like Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. River Indus originates in Kailash range near Manasarovar Lake. The length of the river is 3,180 kilometers long in India, and it falls in Arabian Sea from Pakistan. In this region, Doab features are dominant. Doab means the fertile land between two rivers. This part mainly spreads in the states of Punjab and Haryana. Coming to the central part, this plain is formed by the rivers Ganga and its tributaries Yamuna, Chambal, Gomati, Gagara, Gandak, San and Kosi. River Ganga originates from Gangotri Glacier of Uttarakhand. The total length of the river is 2,601 kilometers, and the river joins Bay of Bengal. This part is mainly spread in the states of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal and parts of Haryana. Coming to the eastern part, this plain is formed by the river Brahmaputra and its tributaries Dibang and Lohi. River Brahmaputra originates from Kailash range of Himalayas. It enters into India at Arunachal Pradesh, and total length in India is 780 kilometers and enters into Bangladesh and joins Bay of Bengal. This part is mainly spread in the states of Arunachal Pradesh and Assam. The Indo Gangetic plain is deposited with gravel and pebble sediments in a narrow belt of 80 to 16 kilometers. Based on their deposition, they are classified into Babar. Babar is adjacent to the foothills of Shivalik with pebbles and boulders. Bhangar, it is the old alluvial plain formed long ago. Khadar, new and young alluvial plain. Terai, new alluvial, and they are covered with thick forest. Coming to the importance of Indo Gangetic plain. This plain is important to us due to the existence of alluvial soil, which is fertile, and all crops can be cultivated. There are good irrigation facilities as the river Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra exist. This region is well connected with all means of transportation facilities. There are many industries, and production of hydroelectricity makes number of employment opportunities for the people. Coming to the third physical feature of our country, that is the Peninsular Plateau. The Indian Plateau is known as Peninsular Plateau as it is surrounded by the sea on three sides, that is, Bay of Bengal in the southeast, Indian Ocean in the south, and Arabian Sea in the southwest. It is mainly composed of old crystalline, hard igneous, and metamorphic rocks. The topography of the plateau is slightly tilted towards east. The Peninsular Plateau consists of two divisions, the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau. Coming to the Central Highlands, it consists of Malwa Plateau on the west and Chota Nagpur Plateau on the east. This plateau is rich in mineral resources. There are two rivers, Narmada and Mahanadi, which are not perennial. The water flows only seasonal. River Narmada starts at Maikala range in the eastern Madhya Pradesh. The total length of the river is 1,300 kilometers and falls in Arabian Sea. The river Mahanadi originates in Chihava at Chhattisgarh and the total length is 858 kilometers and joins in Bay of Bengal. This region is a dry region. Coming to the Deccan Plateau, it is a triangular mass that lies to the south of the river Narmada. The Deccan Plateau is surrounded by Satpura range in the north, Mahadev, Kaimur and Michael range in the east, the Western Ghats in the west, the Eastern Ghats in the east, Nilgiri Hills in the south. Rivers such as Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri flow in this region. The river Godavari starts at Trimbakeshwar in Maharashtra and the total length is 1,465 kilometers and joins Bay of Bengal. River Krishna originates at Mahabaleshwar at Maharashtra and the total length is 1,288 kilometers and joins Bay of Bengal. The river Kaveri originates at Talakaveri in Karnataka and the total length is 800 kilometers and joins Bay of Bengal. Coming to the Western Ghats. The Western Ghats extend from river Tapti to Nilgiri Hills over 1,600 kilometers. The elevation of the Western Ghats is 200 meters above the sea level and they are famous hill stations. Udagamandalam, which is known as Ooty, located in Nilgiri Hills. The highest peak in this region is Dodabeta with a height of 2,637 meters. Coming to the Eastern Ghats, they extend from River Mahanadi to Nilgiri Hills over 1,400 kilometers. The elevation of this region is 1,690 meters above the sea level. The highest peak in Eastern Ghats is Aramakonda, found in Chintapelli in Andhra Pradesh. We find famous hills such as Sheshachala, Nallamalas, Vellikondas in this region. Coming to the importance of the Peninsular Plateau. Our Peninsular Plateau is rich in minerals. There are a number of industries located. It consists of black soil, which is best suited for the cultivation of cotton. Many scenic spots are there to attract tourists from various regions. Coming to the fourth physical feature, that is Thar Desert. The Thar Desert is located on the leeward side of Aravalli and receives very little rainfall, ranging from 100 to 150 millimeters per year. The deserts consist of an undulating sandy plain and thorny bushes. It has arid climate with a very low vegetation cover. Luni is the only river that flows in this region. Coming to the fifth physical feature, that is the coastal plain. The southernmost part of the Peninsular Plateau is bounded by narrow coastal strips along the Arabian Sea on the west and Bay of Bengal on the east. There are two divisions in coastal plains: the western coastal plain, the eastern coastal plain. The western coastal plain, they start from Rann of Kutch to Kanyakumari. The west coastal plains are divided into three parts: Konkan coast, which extends from Maharashtra to Goa; the Canara coast, which extends in Karnataka state; and the Malabar coast, which extends in Kerala state. Coming to the eastern coastal plains, it stretches from Mahanadi to Kaveri deltas in Tamil Nadu. These coastal plains are divided into three parts. Utkal coast extends in Odisha. Sirikar coast extends in Andhra Pradesh. Coromandel coast extends in Tamil Nadu. Coming to the importance of the coastal plains. These plains are agriculturally developed. They are very rich in fishing, and we find famous lakes like Chilika Lake in Odisha, Kolleru and Pulicat Lake in Andaman Nicobar Islands. These islands, they stretch in Bay of Bengal with an area of 8,249 kilometers. These islands are of volcanic origin. The southernmost tip of India, Indira Point, is found in Nicobar Islands, which was submerged in 2004 tsunami. These islands, they are famous for white sandy beaches and mangrove rainforests. Lakshadweep Islands. These islands stretch in Arabian Sea with an area of 32 square kilometers. They are coral origin. This group of islands are famous for great variety of flora and fauna. Coming to the importance of islands, they act as extending arms of the country in protecting our country from other foreign countries. They are good in fisheries with abundant mineral resources. We get pearls and corals from the ocean, and tourism is well developed in these islands. Dear students, think more. You will get many innovative answers. Thank you.